Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a couple weeks. Hopefully, you're all doing well. It feels weird saying this, but I hope you enjoyed your spring break somewhat. You know, um, hopefully, everyone's staying safe and healthy, and your family too, whoever you're with at these times. Welcome back, guys. This isn't, what I wanted to be doing after spring break, and surely, not what I wanted to be doing for the rest of the year. But we'll make the most of it, and we'll be successful. And yeah, we'll keep reading The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Maybe some of you guys read it over spring break. Totally cool if you did. If you didn't, that's fine too, of course, right? So just a recap or explanation if you haven't really checked it out yet or you were confused. We have these 20 waiver days, which the governor said we're allowed to miss 20 extra days of school and not have to make them up. So what we can do then is we don't have to post assignments for you guys all 5 days a week for e-learning. We can do we can have 20 days off, right? So this week we gave you guys Monday and Tuesday off and Friday as well. So this week you're only going to have work on Wednesday and Thursday. Every other week for the rest of the year, you'll have work Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So 3 days a week. Now, the Tuesday, Thursday classes, Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes, those don't matter anymore. On those 3 days, you will get work for every single class. Okay, but it should only be 30 minutes of work per class. So maybe you'll have, 4 hours of work or so. But if you time it out, it won't be too bad. Okay? And we're here to help you guys. Okay? This is new and weird for us too, I really like the kind of rhythm we got into at the end of that last week that we did e-learning, where I have you guys read a little bit, I give you some questions over the reading, and then I really liked the discussion question where you guys posted your answer to one of the questions, and then you were supposed to respond to one other person's. I saw some really great discussions happening there. I saw people replying more than once, right? So doing more than they had to. And I really love that. So I definitely want to keep doing that. And just a reminder that you guys do need to do that. Some of you guys did not post your response in that discussion thread. And some of you guys also didn't reply to someone else. So make sure you do all of that to get the full points. The assignments, I think, will be 30 points. You'll get 20 points just for doing the questions for the reading, and then your other 10 will come from posting in the discussion thread and responding. Okay, so you can't get the full points if you don't respond. All right. Obviously, essay grades are in the grade book. Most of you, I didn't get to pass those back. And if any of you guys want to talk about the grades you got on those, I'd be happy to talk to you about them. I do still have all the paper copies here in my apartment, so I could look through it with you in a Google Hangout or whatever. Guys, there will be a way to kind of fix up your grade on that essay. There'll be more details on that coming in the future. And I want to remind you guys about the Google Hangouts that your teachers will be having. I will have one every day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, from 10 to 11, and then from 2 to 3. You can pop in anytime. You can get on the video. You can get on the audio. You can just chat in the room. Whatever works for you. Even if you don't have questions, just stop by and talk to me for a few minutes, okay? I miss all you guys so much. It's really rough that we don't get to go back. And so I'd be happy to see your face and talk to you for a minute. Anyway, I do want to talk a little bit about the last reading that you guys did. Just to kind of get us all back into the mindset of The Perks of Being a Wallflower. So Charlie and his friends did Secret Santa, where you draw someone's name and then you buy that person gifts leading up until Christmas, and you don't tell them who you are, and they kind of have to guess, right? Charlie got Patrick, so he was buying gifts for Patrick. Of course, his first gift was a mixtape with the song Asleep on it twice, so Patrick immediately, I'm sure, could figure out that it was Charlie, but all of Charlie's gifts were really thoughtful, and they showed that he knows who Patrick is as a person. Not only that, but all of the gifts he bought for his friends showed how thoughtful he was, and this is his wallflower skill, right? He can read people, he knows about people, right? And so he's able to buy the perfect gifts for them. Um, there was a question in your assignment about the kiss that Sam gives to Charlie. She tells him that she wants his first kiss to be someone who loves him because her first kiss wasn't. In fact, we learn here that she was molested by one of her dad's friend when she was a very young girl. So, very sad story of Sam's past. Um, but I want us to think about that kiss for a minute and if that was fair for Sam to do. Because she knows that Charlie has feelings for her. She also told him that he can't, that she's too old for him. And she also has a boyfriend. But then she sits there and tells him that she loves him, and they kiss, knowing that it's her first kiss and knowing he has his feelings. Was this fair for her to do? Does she have feelings for Charlie? What do we think is going to happen moving forward between Sam and Charlie and Craig, her boyfriend, right? Um, and then there was also a question about the poem. Charlie reads a poem at this party, and I don't think you all picked up on this because one of the parts of the question was where did Charlie get the poem? And there were some very wrong answers for this. He got the poem from Michael. And the poem is basically about a guy who, as he gets older and older, his world is changing, his parents start fighting, the girl that he liked starts changing, and he just grows disillusioned with the world and feels alone, and he ends up committing suicide. And again, Michael gave this poem to Charlie. So some of you guys did have some great answers. You thought that maybe this poem was kind of Michael crying for help, right? And I definitely think that could be true. Some of you guys thought this was maybe like Michael's suicide note. Now, I will tell you, this is a real poem that exists outside of this book. It was written by this guy named Dr. Earl Room, who was a therapist and a psychiatrist, and he worked a lot with like depressed teenagers and stuff. In the front of the book, on the page that says acknowledgments, the last acknowledgement there is the author thanking the doctor for writing this beautiful poem. And what's interesting is he also says, and Patrick Como for remembering it wrong when he was 14. So the author of this book got this poem from a friend of his when the friend was 14. And the friend was named Patrick. Now, obviously, the character Michael in the book isn't like the character Patrick, but I think we can all see that there's some links there. Anyway, that's all I have for the previous reading. You guys will have some more reading to do for Wednesday and then for Thursday this week. Hit me up whenever you need to on email. I'll respond as soon as I can. All I really do is play Animal Crossing and watch Netflix, so I'll get back to you very quickly. Hope to see some of you guys in the Google Hangouts. Take care, be safe, be healthy,